woke up to a massive text thread.
Yeah, it was 1 a.m. here, and there's no way I could stay awake. So I was like, I'll find out tomorrow, not thinking I would actually make it in. And my phone was flooded the next morning. And to make it last chance qualifier and to represent the international team was so insanely awesome for me. I didn't expect it. I was assuming just something else, or I'd be signing autographs to people to compete to be in the main field is awesome.
You have been part of the international series since you started, but you've started driving domestically, helping out Tristan England, driver of JCV Digatron. You drove JCV Digatron yourself overseas as well. To see all the hard work that you've put on in these last couple of years, and to get that not phone call, but to see that you got to be in the main field, what did that mean to you knowing that?
It was incredible. It was such an honor. Same thing. We were obviously over here in Cardiff. We were watching that. I woke up at like 1:15, about 15 minutes late. My phone was already going off, and I was trying to catch back up on the live stream to figure out what was going on. And to see my name out there was incredible. And like you said, it's been an awesome last few years to be on the international tour and just working hard and grinding and trying to improve myself to be the best driver I can be. And to be able to make that big field, it's an incredible experience. I'm super pumped for Chelsea over here. It's pretty awesome that there's a chance that we have 2 international people that are going to represent the international people out there on the track. So it's an awesome opportunity. I'm looking forward to it. And like I said, it's one of the biggest stages that we ever get to perform on. So I'm looking forward to it.
Tracks like this behind us, Chelsea, and we've got a massive kind of track to play with. That's going to help you in MonsterJam World Finals. Do you think you have a little bit of an edge with some of the drivers? A lot of them come from the Arena Series, where you have been in arenas, you've been in stadiums, you've been in all kinds of different places in your career. Do you think that's going to help you kind of calm your nerves and really be able to focus on just a good racing?
I think so. The one thing I do struggle with the most is racing. So I have Brandon talking to me, kind of walking me through. I'm going to try to work on a simulator in the meantime, trying to get, but jumping from arenas to stadiums, we're jumping from different race courses. So I think I'm definitely going to help out a little bit. This track is insane. This is a pretty new international track for us, so it makes me a better racer, having to hit those jumps, having to hit those turns. So I'm definitely excited.
Absolutely. You're going to be going up against Joe Dennis in Zombie here first round. Are you excited about that matchup?
Oh yeah, Joe's so great. He is such an awesome part of our international tour. He is so fun. He is so energetic. If we ever have a bad day, I always talk to Joe Dennis. So I'm definitely excited to go up against him in Zombie. Had a little problems yesterday in practice, so I'm at a little bit of an advantage. But every competitor you go up against on this international tour is very tough to beat.
You're a racer at heart. That is your background in racing. You come from California. For you, when you see that track, when you saw the track map that we just put up not too long ago, what was your first thoughts on it?
It looks exciting. It's a little bit similar to what kind of track we have here. Obviously, it's a lot different, but we get a little bit of that burn action in there, and it just kind of reminds me of how I grew up show course racing. We were always on the top of this track, so it just I'm hoping I can use that to my advantage and go out there and lay down some pretty fast laps and move forward in the World Finals. But man, I can tell you what, it's not going to be easy. There's a lot of tough competition out there, and so being able to do that is, I'll be happy with myself like a couple round wins. And I did some domestic shows earlier this year, and I was able to walk away with some victories. So I'm hoping to keep that momentum on my side, keep pushing, keep striving to be the best I can out there. But like I said, it's World Finals. I'm always going to get the jitters. You're going to be a little bit nervous, especially for your first one. So I'm just going to go out there and try and enjoy it. If I can go out there and have fun, I feel like I'm going to do pretty good.
Absolutely. You swept Chelsea last weekend. Do you think we're going to see another trophy hold here by BrandonArthur?
Obviously that's always the goal, is to go out there and try and win, but we have 8 of the best drivers out here in Cardiff, and I can tell you what, we're going to put on a very awesome event for all you MonsterJam fans out there, and so whoever's holding that trophy at the end of the night is going to deserve that win and earn that win, alright, so it all starts with JCV racing around the rim. We got tough competition first round, so if we can make it past there, we get that ball rolling for us, but like I said, there's 8 of the best drivers out here, so it's not going to be good and easy.
We're going up against Peter Nyman and El Toro Loco. That is the first head-to-head matchup. Both of you, we wish you nothing but the best of luck.